Hi there. I'm going to walk you through CCA's BeWell member platform. Everything about BeWell has been carefully thought through and intentionally designed, not just by coders and engineers, but by clinicians that recognize that members may be accessing this portal in a moment of overwhelm, and we want to meet them where they are, regardless of where they fall on the mental health continuum, from those that are within the worried well population to individuals that are in active crisis. Let's get started. Our platform can be accessed on any device with internet capabilities. It is web-based, which means that members get the same convenience as an app without requiring any downloads, installs, or updates. Onboarding is very simple. All that's required of the member is their first name and email address. No lengthy eligibility verification or invasive symptom checkers or assessments up front. We want to ensure that this is seamless and frictionless to offer a very straightforward experience for the member. The access line is prominently displayed here and on every page throughout the platform. We want to ensure that if the member would like to speak with a live clinician immediately, if they're in active distress, or if they just want to speak to a human being, they're able to do so. The member can customize their preferences, and what this means is this is their home screen and it is personalized. So the recommended content will be based off of how they personalize their home screen. The language used here, you see terms like be well, be present, be at ease. These are all drawn directly from Sharon Salzberg's loving kindness meditations. You may have heard of Sharon Salzberg. She is a New York Times best-selling author and contributor to our content in the Be Present section, which I will get to momentarily. So first, let's dive into finding support. In the BeWell section, the member can determine if they would like to chat with a coach, schedule time with a counselor, submit a counselor request, or even call into the access line. Connecting with a coach really is for those lower acuity needs, but also serves as a wonderful bridge to care for members that have stigma concerns and may not feel ready to speak to a counselor or more formalized counseling. The member is prompted to answer a few safety check questions. They fill out their demographic information, and then they are able to chat asynchronously with a master's level clinician that is also coaching certified. This is a distinction because it is very important to us that if at any point in these conversations, if the coach determines that it is more clinically appropriate for the member to receive counseling, they're able to refer into counseling and make that recommendation. If the member would like to schedule time with a counselor, they are able to determine the modality in which they connect. Once again, they are prompted with a few safety check questions, determine their state, and now a list of clinicians is populated, including a little profile about each clinician. They all have true availability, not just first appointment or assessment availability, but ongoing availability. And their insurance that they accept is also included for any members that determine that they would like to continue with care beyond the EAP sessions. If there isn't a time that meets their needs, they can find another time, request the appointment, and now they're prompted to fill out a brief assessment, the PHQ-9 and GAD-7. We include this at this point within the member journey as opposed to earlier because not every member is accessing the platform to receive counseling, and we do not want this to act as a barrier to care. They then are prompted to confirm their demographic information, and they are able to request the appointment. Now moving on to our content. That would fall into a few areas of the platform, but I'll begin with the Be Present section. We have many modules that are segmented into topic areas. I mentioned Sharon Salzberg. She serves as one of our subject matter experts and contributors to loving kindness. And then we also have CBT, self-compassion, stress and anxiety, and so on. All of the modules are brief micro-learnings that build upon one another, and the member is prompted to move on to the next module to create a comprehensive learning journey. They're able to take notes and journal in this section. They can also view their progress up here in the courses, and back to the coaching conversations are also viewable within the homepage as well. Now, home-related stressors are addressed within the at-home section. This is going to include articles, modules, counseling, as well as work-life resources and the access line. And then the at-work section is all related to work-related stressors. What is interesting about this section is we have some professional development content included in the manager microlearnings, which we are continuing to build out. And lastly, Learn. This is the full library of content and is segmented by different topic areas. If a member would like to access work-life resources, they are able to do so through the Be at Ease section of the platform. They can determine where they would like to receive support. We have Perks at Work, the Legal Center, Financial Center. Let's say a member has childcare needs. They are looking for child care assistance, a nanny. They can fill out a really in-depth description of their needs and then confirm their demographic information. And our work-life team will do all of the work on the back end to ensure that we are taking that weight off of their shoulders and finding them not only what they're looking for, but individuals with availability. We confirm that availability. We want to ensure that this journey for the member is approachable, seamless, and easy to use. Thank you.